Some of us were meant for something more than what we imagined to be. We constantly long for a reason to keep going, always looking for a sudden rush of inspiration. What if one thing changed the course of time? What if one thing suddenly changed the course of history? What if we became something past our expectations? The wildest of our dreams could be unleashed upon the world and onto the most unexpected depths of time. We never know what will be coming our way until we dive into the water for the very first time. If we keep life this exciting, what will truly be waiting for us? How many bridges will we cross? How many times will we fail? How many times will we win? These are questions that mean the most to me, whether or not I make it to where I want to in this transient life. For us to evade transient tropes, we must be undying. Warrior poets from the 8th century are probably the biggest examples. None of them know that they're still living on. The only difference between me and them is me that I want to know. I want to know before my time is done where I will be in the world. There are people better, more talented, even braver than I am from the past. But I feel like there's still a star carved onto the boulevard. Hard work is always the first principle to this step, and one must work harder than anything imaginable. It's much easier said than done, but it can be. The difference between you and everyone else is your ability to take action and chase after your dreams. It's cliche, but it couldn't be any truer. The stars and the comets are vastly different, as the stars are long-lasting but die some time, and the comets last only so many minutes. I don't want to be a comet, I want to be a star. Heck, maybe even longer than a star, something quite afar. Something the world was not prepared for, something indescribable beyond belief. Speechless to those who never saw it coming, the underdog taking the crown. The underdog is under but is never fully down. I guess that's what makes life so thrilling than anything for us. It's a wild ride that has no seatbelts, and you have to make sure you keep holding on. For us to truly be undying, we have to have that mentality for the future. Mentality is everything. I can't discuss this enough. Too many people in this world did not have what they should have because they gave up too easily. Giving up is the antonym to success, and nobody has randomly become successful by doing nothing, and that won't ever change. Change must occur for those who need it the most, and those who are caught in a rut to be inspired. Everyone needs a hand every now and then, so reaching out can make the most difference for us all. What would it be like to wake up one day and know that you reached everything to your fullest potential? Would it be everything you would hope for to be and more? Would there be still something missing? The questions flare and flare, keeping our toes up for whatever's next to come. Do we get to finish our bucket list? I think many of us know that answer. Many of us lag behind our goals for an abundant amount of reasons, but we shouldn't make excuses for why we didn't make it, except for life reasons. And then after that, we should learn from it the most. Lessons are imperative to everything we do, because if we ignore them, we won't get it. It's hoping to be found. We need to make a way out, a tunnel, a people light, anything. Any chance to break the habits we have today that are pulling us back can mean everything for us. The game Monopoly reminds me of this so much. Who's ever fastest in buying property wins the game most of the time, so why don't we strive to be the first ones to do something? Are we just scared out of our minds? I can't wait to go out and share what I have to the world, regardless of negative or positive reaction. I just want to see how much I influence people who actually bother to give it a shot. Taking a chance is what I like to call it. We take a chance to read the scripts piled up on the desk. We take a risk by accepting the movie with the hugest storyline twist, the one with that weird new idea that nobody knows, from asking someone out to prom, trying a new food, or even a new sport. These simple but yet very bold moves come from the aspirations that we aspire towards. What if we never did any of this at all? Where would we be? Would there be any true sign of vivid living? There may be life, but it would feel lifeless. Ambition and aspiration is what keeps our blood flowing into the right direction. Without it, there is no meaning. We must define the meaning that we are used to knowing. That's how artists innovate. They redefine what the past was so used to, incorporate their own style in it completely. Is that what makes them stay here in our memories forever? Do people truly remember that over anything else? The creativity or just the drive and the success? These two differ drastically on opinion, from which is why life can be so mentally perplexing at times. Which one do we lean to, one or the other, or both? I think for me, I choose both. I can't tell myself one thing, go towards the other. I have to score or strike completely when I roll the bowling ball, or basically stay losing the game. I want to keep my streak alive, but then yet who wouldn't? We will do anything to keep our legacies alive, but some never had that burden. Some came and went as they did their thing, and some went far beyond the others in mannerisms and even work ethic. Anyone can become undying. One must find the path to where the opportunities lie, and then grab the hanging rope that waves back and forth in the windy air. What are we waiting for? We should lean over and take it. The world is ours when we make our imagination ours.